I clicked the wrong thing. Hello! Welcome to Wednesday stream. Hello, Reese. Good to see you. I'm like 2 minutes late, which isn't a big deal, but whatever. Afternoon. Right. Today is, Wednesday. Today is probably a more laid-back art stream. I wasn't even sure if I'd be able to stream today just due to day job shenanigans, but I was, so I scheduled something light. I have a bunch of emote slots I have to fill now, because I unlocked follower emotes recently, and I don't have a lot to fill in there. So yeah, I'm going to basically, primarily the goal tonight is to work on like some emotes, maybe getting some sketched like completely, and then I've got like 5 or 6 other things in my works in progress folder. If I end up being like, I need to switch to something or I'm going to get a headache. It happens sometimes. Anyway. Oh, let me see. Let me just use like a brown. That'll work. I'm trying to think of what common follower emotes are. I know a lot of them are like, hello, and that's kind of the first idea I've had. I've got a couple others, but I'll just start with the one I've already got in my head first. Oh, but how has your week... Well, it's only Wednesday. But how has your week been? Mine has been busy. Not that that's a bad thing. Let me also turn the music down a little bit more. Yeah, I think that looks good. Yeah, my week's been busy. That's not a bad thing, but it's just a thing. I've been chillin'. I wish I could be chillin'. It's fine. I have scheduled chilling time in the future. So I'm just looking forward to that. Makes it way more tolerable. Especially in times of like being really busy when you know you've got like time off planned ahead of time. For me, it helps me get through busy times at work a lot easier. Blah, blah, blah. That was rough. Trying to get those words out. Oh yeah. I didn't have any topics prepared for today off the top of my head. I know some streamers, when they do like chatting or art streams or like work streams or anything of that nature, they'll have like a list of talking points that they bring beforehand in case conversation lulls. I don't think I've ever done that before. Maybe I have like once. Because usually my brain just bounces off the walls enough to where I could talk to myself the whole 2 hours and be perfectly fine. I think today my brain is just so overloaded from work and I don't talk about my job on here, so I think that's why I'm a little bit like quieter today than I usually am. That and also I'm still not fully recovered from Sunday. I'm looking forward to Friday. I am so looking forward to it. I'm very excited. Let's see. I gotta think about how this will view in a small form. So I gotta think about the shape. I'm hyped for this stream. The reason I'm not doing it on Wednesdays is because I have like a hard 2-hour limit on Wednesdays just for my schedule. And I feel like for a game like Yakuza, for me, it's a lot better, I think, for me as a streamer, but I'm sure for a viewer as well, where I have the freedom to stop, like, when I'm at the end of a chapter, or at the beginning of a new one. Oh, hello, Prowler. Half a year? Oh my god! It's been half a freaking year! It's been 6 months! What in the hell? Oh my god, time is crazy. Time isn't real. That was 6 months ago? Oh my god. Oh man. Oh right. Yeah, I feel like for me, for both audiences and like me, it's the flow is better when you can like start at a chapter and it's not like, oh, it's this time of night, I have to go, and I just stop like at a midpoint of like we just got through like a cutscene and a pivotal point or something like that. So yeah, I think Wednesday is gonna be my free day, until while I'm doing Kiwami streams for sure. Oh, thank you for the head pats. I'm excited to get beaten up by Majima some more. Yeah, I know. I didn't think about doing anything fun for like a 6-month anniversary, because 6 months, but I want to do something for a year, which is in September, I think. Yeah, I think it's in September. Let's see, when you're probably like closer to your, yeah, like that. And your thumb would be on this side. I should have sketched this on a different layer so I can move it around. 1 second. I'll do that. 6 months. I would also like to get beat by Majima, I mean. Majima emote? That's a thought. Just you with an eye patch? Well, I did do that one drawing where I was cosplaying Majima. I was like, I'm gonna... I spent like 3 days on that for a thumbnail. But I'm also like so... I have to draw myself in cosplay more often now. But Majima emote is a good consideration. I'd have to think about how... I have to think about it, but that's a really good idea. And I'm gonna try and figure out how to incorporate it. Or just me with an eye patch, either way. Ohio. So, when anybody talks about Ohio, they make a reference to quite a few memes, but I think of the Brack Show. I don't know if anybody else has ever watched that besides me or my brother. But Brack is from Space Ghost, and he's a very talented singer, and he has one song about Ohio. It's, what is it? It's like, Ohio, Ohio, round on the end, high in the middle. And anytime anyone talks about Ohio, that plays through my head, and nobody gets it. Hey, yo, Brack, I love the Brack Show! I like it. I haven't watched Space Ghost in a long time, but I've rewatched the Brack Show more recently, and I'm like, I like the Brack Show more because it's so nonsensical, and because Brack and Zorak are in it way more. Which, oh my god, speaking of fucking Zorak, so the Brack Show and Space Ghost and all that stuff was like on Adult Swim, so you know it's for older teens, more adult audiences. Okay. Yeah. And you know, they weren't necessarily like, that's such a you show. Yes, it is. Chaotic in a good way. No, you're fine. I'm picking up what Prowler is putting down because the like he knows my favorite TV show of all time is Aqua Teen Hunger Force. And they were made around the same time, and they've got the same people working on it. At least the classic Aqua Teen, which I like some of them. The new movie is something, but, you know. But speaking of Zorak, when I was in kindergarten, which in the US is like 5 to 6 years old, our school had a computer lab, and that's where we went to learn about computers, right? And one of the computers, or maybe two of them, in the computer lab had a, like, I want to say it was like one of those, like, the PNGs are going across the screen and you click to, it's like a point and shoot, but like a simple one, like an arcade one. But it was Zorak! And I already knew about, like, the Brak Show and Space Ghost because Big Broski is 10 years older than me. So he watched it all the time when he was a teenager and I was, you know, in kindergarten. And he'd shown it to me. So I just remember being like, whoa, it's Big Broski's grown-up TV show on the computer in school. I don't think I ever told the teacher. I just kept playing it. The 1 year it was gone. Oh, Zorak. What an absolutely goofy weirdo. Love that guy. Bro, Aqua Teen Hunger Force is such a good show. The new movie was kind of just, it was okay, I guess. I felt like it had the same problem that the old movie had, where it felt like it stretched out like an episode plot too far, to where it felt like it was a really just long, drawn out regular episode. And I think it honestly, I'd say I'd say they're probably on par with each other in terms of just, like, quality compared to the show. Like, they're alright. They have really good bits in them. Like in the older movie, you've got the part with Dr. Weird, like when they're trying to find the Insanoflex piece, but all of the stuff with Dr. Weird and what is his name? I don't remember, poor bastard. That stuff was always hilarious. And the beginning of the new movie has some good stuff when they're all separated and all doing their own thing, but it focuses a lot on Frylock. And, like, what Frylock is doing. And Frylock has, like, an overall plot going. I don't know. I instantly recognized Killer Mike and LP when I heard them voicing a couple of minor characters. Which, Killer Mike is actually, in the show, he was the Boost mobile phone, which I thought was very interesting. It's like, oh my god, that's half of Run the Jewels in my very old-ass episode of TV. I think this is not going super well. I struggle with emote design. It's not like, I'm used to illustrations you can really zoom in on. So for me, having to condense all the detail down into, like, this little squished form is very, I'm, like, some of the emotes I have, every emote I drew except the clown one, that was done by Pointway, whose name you can find spelled correctly down below. Some of them I'm okay with, some of them I would like to redo at some point. Some I think just need some, like, reworking in the lines and, like, the shading, and they don't need, like, a bunch of, like, design changes, they just need some, like, fixes here and there. And then I always wonder how people who have, like, the full, like, amount that you can have on an account unlocked, how they fill all those slots up. I don't know. I think I'm gonna leave the lines out. I think it probably is gonna look better without it. And then I want this to poke out probably here instead. Ah, yes. Early Adult Swim. Those were the days. I don't watch Adult Swim now because I don't have cable. My parents still do. Wait, do they? No. They have satellite TV. Never mind. They still have satellite TV. I don't know why. I guess for sports? Yeah, it's mostly jokes. Yeah, someone I follow, Kurumia Lucian, has one of my favorite emotes ever. It's a wiggle. It's just one of those wiggle worms, and it goes back and forth, and I love it. And I'm never going to make an emote for myself like that because I feel like it would be copying. But I love her emote so much. It cracks me up. I've gotten a couple of gifted subs to her channel before just because I don't know, people do that. And every time I just use the heck out of the wiggle worm. Yeah, and everybody's got like the Poplios too. I see the Poplios all over. Cause like I've been on 7TV before and seen the stuff that they have on there. How do I draw my sleeves? Oh my god. Not me blanking out on how to draw my own sleeves. Absolutely goofy move on my part. Waluigi! Don't worry, I also fuck up. Don't we all? What is life without fucking up drawing my face? At least once. Yeah, I know, like, eventually, like in the long future, I want to have a bunch of like meme and joke ones. But that's like future planning. For short term, I'm trying to think of things like, what are the basics? Cause like I feel like the heart one is a basic one. I feel like I have the one with the glow sticks. Yeah, Toxon's Pog emote. Didn't Liv make that one? Or am I wrong? I follow her on Twitter. Big puffy fucking sleeve. I like the mouth shape where it's at. I gotta figure out how I want to draw these fucking eyes. Oh, you made that one. Neat. Is one of those Germa? That's hilarious. Oh my god. They're both Germa? Oh no. I wonder if anybody's made one with Vinny. I know a lot of people like Germa, but I like Vinny. I just watch him more. I feel like I get enough Germa by proxy just being on Tumblr, because he is Tumblr's favorite Twitch streamer, I think. Fuck, what? Ah! I'm going to scoot away from that one. Oh! I know what I should do. Let me get a reference picture up on my, like, PC. 1 second. This is definitely an idea Bubsy gave me. Yes. Okay. So... I don't want to just, like, trace over it, even though it's literally an emoji. So I'm trying to just look at it and get the shape right. But man, it is a shape. Kind of. I can work with this. I can work with this. We can squish it and skew it and turn it all around, as Strongbad said once. Let's see. Kind of make this section a little flatter, a little taller here, a little pointed out here, and then what we really want to do, let's go back. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. Oh, hello, Beanyot. It's Scoot! I have Scoot in my island. It's not a town. It's not a town, it's an island. I love Scoot. I love Scoot so much. I say Zip Zoom all the time now because of Vinny. And I catch myself doing it and I'm like, fuck. Every time. Let me make it bigger for this part. This is going to be horrifying to like clean it up. Spin! I don't say that one out loud. That one goes through my head. Because when I think of it, I think of one of the many vocal modulators he's put it through. This is... What is that, Prowler? I can't tell. I'm like having to squint over here like... I can't see! Oh no, this drawing. Yeah, it's the thonk emote! It's Norts! It's Norts! It's Norts, Mr. Alien. Oh, man. I think I still have Vine Worlds downloaded on my computer somewhere. Let's see. Womp. That looks... It's my friend Funkshire's Black Mage Oshi. That's good though. Kablam. That is terrifying, Reese. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you can do wild stuff with emotes. Let's see, let's draw the base of the hand. There's the thumb. Yeah. Oh, is this all on... Oh, this is all on one layer. I should have thought about that. Let me make this a little bit smaller. These are just sketching them out right now, so... Whenever I do make them like lined art and stuff, I'm gonna transfer them to another file. It's German, you should scare anyone. Oh, you have the get down meme of taste. Oh. What God, what a meme to send me back to like middle school. Oh. Back when I was reading translated 2chan forums for all the Toho news. Oh man. It was a long time ago. Germa's I'm not a person who goes back and watches a lot of VODs unless it's like a series. Like, I understand why people would like want to watch like the Yakuza VODs, you know? But I've always been really tempted to watch the ones where he's like a sim in like a dollhouse and chat's telling him what to do. I've seen clips of that and I'm like, it's like all please, we should watch that together. Okay. When I have time, I'll let you know. I love that the it's not a Ministry of Silly walk, but it could be. I want to show my age with a fucking Monty Python reference. Although I think Monty Python is still like generally kind of popular, maybe? I could be wrong. What the? Don't you do that. Goof. I love Ministry of Silly Walks. I had Ministry of Silly Walks, Dead Bird. Yeah, I don't know if like people who are like in their teens watch Monty Python. I don't know if that's a thing. And the one with the hiding, yes! I don't know any child today knows what Monty Python is. I've watched Monty Python and the Holy Grail like 30 times. That's like one of my favorite films. That's I feel like I'm a bit of a basic bitch with my favorite movies, but I love that film so fucking much. I think it's hilarious. Life of Brian's pretty good too, but I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that forever. I think since before college. So let's see, what else can I do to this besides just change the colors? Oh, the ribbon, duh. Make it all scraggly looking. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, this is hilarious. Could do a pog, yeah. Hello, Savion. Nice to see you. Well, you said this was Bubsy's idea? Well, he was like, last time he was on stream, he was like, why in the world do you not have the thonk emote in your 7TV selections? And I was like, I don't know, I'm sorry. I selected it. And then I was like, wait. So I'm going to give him the credit. Also, hello, Tuttle. A fucking Corsair recommend. I hate that. I feel bad that it's always Dunk on the moderator in this chat. But he might not even be here right now, to be honest. I'm not sure. But if he is here, I'm sorry, Bubsy. Okay. I thought you'd just enable it on I'm sorry, I'm making me talk though. Isn't that like different? Let me, okay. Hang on. Let's see. I'm pulling up another reference image. I didn't think to do this beforehand. I'm interested in seeing how it comes up. Well, thank you. I've got an idea of what I'm wanting to do. I'm just thinking of how I want to plot it. You know. And I'm gonna do this on a different layer. For my own sanity. Also, welcome to my sketch process. It's very messy. I swear, I've watched some people who sketch and their sketches are just so clean, they don't need... It's like, oh, I could never. So talented, I could never. But then, it also makes me understand why people struggle with line art, and I am on the flip side. I prefer to do line art. I know. Art's fun. People do what they want, and that's the good thing. Yeah. I don't know what just happened. Can we get a pog? I don't know what I would do for a pog. Would I just like hold up a sign? Cause like, I've seen where it's just like someone holds up a sign that says pog. I guess there's a couple things. No, I think it should be really distorted. That's a good idea. I'm writing that down. Please excuse my handwriting. I'm too lazy to type it on the screen. Oh yeah, that's what is that a reference to? Something. Is that a sock puppet or a Muppet? Content-aware distortion GIF meme. Oh, it's a rock? Oh! Because it made me... I will... Oh, okay. See, I'm trying. I have the Majima idea, and that's what I'm trying to draw. And I'm just trying to think of how I want to draw it. Like, I want to do like one of those where the eye line. This is going to be very messy. Where the eye line is up here and it's shaded down. Where they've got like the smirk. It's like a sneer type of thing, but also with the eye patch and the short sword in the frame. Hey, I'm plotting it out. Wow, my fingers are on vacation for that last sentence. It's fine. I have made so many typos in the exact same way that I immediately understood what it was supposed to say. It's like when your fingers are very slightly off on the keyboard, but you've got like pretty intuitive typing. Oh, right! I was never gonna mention that again. And you did that. I was never going to mention that again. I think they were the only person here. In fact, I'm pretty sure I went and checked, and at the time they were the only person here. So, yeah. No harm was done, but it was just slightly alarming to look up and see what looked like a password in chat, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe? I don't remember what happened last week, so I don't know. Let's see. If you're holding this... Now I gotta think, if you're holding it up to your face, you holding it maybe like that? Yeah, so the hand would be like right here. That's the thumb, right? Yeah. Yeah. This is horrible. Okay. No. What? What on earth? Why? What? Hang on. Reset. Is it just like a line over here? Oh, Jesus! Holy shit! Thank you! Oh my god, Reese, thank you! Oh my god. What is over here to cause this selection box to be so large? I don't know, but I'm not going to try and find out and spend a lot of time on that, because I don't feel like there's a good point to. And also I'm moving this down here. These boxes are a little smaller. I'm sorry, I'm like, oh god, fuck! That happens sometimes. I don't know. I don't know how to stop it from doing that. When I'm streaming my art, because of just like the way my setup is, it'll do that sometimes, and I haven't figured out how to keep it from happening altogether. Frustration. Yeah. I like to pretend that nothing happened. Especially because, you know. Yeah. Okay. So. I want to get the general angle of the face, which would probably be like that. And so we want to keep kind of cheekbone consistent with like where the bridge of the nose would be, so I put the mouth right there. Is my version of the One Piece. Oh, I love the Wop Wop, the Iron Mouse one. I think that's Iron Mouse. I have so many ideas for animated slots, but I have so many less slots. Or wait, fuck, I messed that up. I have so many ideas for animated emotes. I have so many less slots. Let's see. Yeah, so his eye patch is on his right eye. Duh. And it's very generic. I've drawn... No, I haven't drawn Majima. I just drew myself in cosplay. I was like, haven't I drawn Majima? No, I actually haven't. I haven't drawn fan art in a really long time, actually. I've been doing mostly stream assets the last little while. Which I enjoy. I just wish I had time to draw more fan art than I do. Yes! I've got my little Wiggly! And it's got a bouquet of lavender on the head too. It's so cute. I love that thing. Yeah, I feel that, Toxon. That's why I'm doing this stream, because I feel that. Yes, Wigglies are great. Like, I was saying earlier, Kuromiya Lucian, who's another cheap tuber, has a wiggle worm emote, and that is my favorite fucking thing. Amogus? I've never played that game, and I don't know any, like, people reference the memes and the culture and stuff, and it just bounces off me, and I don't get it. I could probably draw it real fast, so hang on. Without looking it up. Well, it's like... I don't remember if they have, like, feet that stick out. And then they've got, like, the little... thing. His legs are fucked up! Hey, he's got some some jank legs, and but that's what they look like, right? That's what they look like, right? Haribo has giant bags of sour gummy bears, bro. Haribo has so much stuff. If you like look in their catalog, they have a lot of weird things. He needs a backpack? Oh, right. They have like the little backpack things. Okay, there he is. Tuttle! Tuttle! That's a that's so funny. I think I might consider that just because you said that, Tuttle. That's oh, for anybody who doesn't get that, I use a 50% keyboard and Tuttle likes to dunk on me for it, which I gladly accept because I'm too stubborn to change. What is that, Reese? I'm sorry, like the way I have it set up, I can't see the like chat like super large because of how I have my chat set up on this screen, so I have to like lean in and squint sometimes. Yakuza PC ports be like, real Yakuza use gamepad. Mallory be like, good thing I'm not in the Yakuza. Oh, Mogus. Okay. Yeah, sometimes I have to have Among Us references pointed out to me, and I don't know how to feel about that. So for the rest of the head... I'll sketch it out. Man. One thing about doing the art streams is that they've given me a little bit more confidence on like when I first started streaming, I was like, I don't think I'll ever do like a just chatting stream. I almost said screen. Blech. Cause I don't like, well, one, was like, nobody will show up to those, and two, like, I don't think I could, like, even make a stream be entertaining for long enough to warrant that kind of thing. I don't know, I feel like the art streams have helped me become more comfortable. Comfortable. It's... I can't talk today. With potentially doing something like that in the future, I don't know. I know some people just like to sit and chat with, like, people on stream. And, like, aren't big fans of, like, gameplay and stuff. I don't know. I'm just doing things. I just exist on this website, and then people show up, and, like, I'm like, oh, that's cool, welcome. And, like, that's really it. And then... I think about Majima's transition from Yakuza 0 to the mainline games and cry. Not out loud, but, like, internally. Yeah, I think one day I want to do a chat stream, but I'd like to do one where, don't laugh at me, where I talk about all the Eurovision entries, because I know no one in my audience cares, but I care a lot about Eurovision. Well, I don't care about, like, who wins or stuff, I just get really into it. And I want to rank all, and I rank all the songs myself every year. And I thought it might, I don't know. If people are in, I don't know. My brain is completely falling apart as I'm trying to explain myself. I want to try a bunch of different things while I stream. Which is why my birthday was like, kind of like a weird variety show thing. I don't know. Kiryu-chan! Yes, that's the energy I'm trying to get in this emote! I enjoyed the birth. Well, thank you. It was weird and it was weird. And the VOD is partially blocked in some countries, but you know, that's because I decided to include wrestling videos. I can't help it. It's just there's so much funny stuff that happens in professional wrestling. Let's see. I have a glove on my hand, so I can't... Normally when I'm drawing hands, I'll literally just look at mine as a reference. But since I have a glove on, you know? Everything is obscured by cloth. But yeah, your thumb would sit on top like that. Maybe a little bit flatter, though? How are we doing on music time? Oh, we're so good. Okay. International felon Mallory Lamb. Oh no. Competitive hugging? Sometimes I think about wrestling and think, Kenny Ortega what Helmy just a Sands! Yes! Yes! I loved that! I screamed! I texted my mom, who knows nothing about wrestling, and she was like, I'm happy for you. Which, that got a ruse out of me, but not as big as a reaction as the whole, like, when they were playing fucking Megalovania in front of the Pope. Nothing will ever be as funny as that to me. Homestuck in part led to Megalovania being played in front of the Pope. Like, it's not the whole reason, but it's a part of the reason, and the fact that that's a thing is the funniest shit in the world to me. Oh. My god. What game is this the opening to? What song is this? Oh no, never mind. This is Lunar Clock, Lunar Dial. It's not an opening song. I feel like I'm the only person in any of my friend groups who has not watched wrestling yet. Look, I have an excuse. It's because I have a brother who's 10 years older than me. And a lot of my media choices are his fault. He was a big wrestling fan when it was still WWE before it was WWF and the NWO was still around. Like, he was a big fan back in the day. He made me watch a lot of stuff. Imagine the timeline where Matt Pat gave the Pope Five Nights at Freddy's instead of Undertale. Oh no! Why Matt Pat? Why is Matt Pat involved in this? Oh my god. He gave the Pope a copy of Undertale. Oh, did he? I don't watch Game Theory. That's not a joke. Oh my god. Oh my god. You know, I have to feel for Toby Fox a little bit. I guarantee you, he did not expect Undertale to be the crazy fucking success that it is. He did not expect people to, like, get fucking Undertale tattoos, you know? Or for it to be, like, Megalovania. He also got a Yeah, that's what I was talking about, Bubsy. The most sane FNAF YouTuber. I've never played FNAF. I watched Markiplier play the original game, and then I think the second one, when they came out, when he first played them, and then, no, I didn't do anything else. Cause, I like horror games, but I don't like jump scare based stuff, where the main thing is jump scares. Like, it's a game that's designed to increase your stress levels, right? No, I don't like that. What I do like that's kind of adjacent, that's in like the same like vein. Yeah, that's a game that would make my heart rate go whoosh, way up in the sky. But like MatPat was with some group of YouTubers who got to meet the Pope, and so it was a USB stick with Undertale on it. Okay, MatPat, all right, buddy. Whatever, do your thing. That's fine. Just... But one thing I like that's adjacent to FNAF that's not FNAF, it's YouTube videos, so it's not like an interactive thing, but it's called the Walton Files. And it has creepy animatronics. But I feel like there's like a story behind FNAF, right? Hold on one second. Like, I think I've seen, like, one video that, like, explained the plot once, like, all of the mainline games had come out. Cause, like, there's, like, the Bite of 87 and Dead Kids or something. Anyway, but the Walton Files is also about... Yes, Walton's very well made. It's all done through, like, VHS, so the distortions you get are, like... natural because you're watching like old VHS tapes, and it's a lot more about what happens after the restaurant closes down and like the stuff that's like left behind with it. I don't know how to explain it other than it's really good. Like Mandela. I don't remember which one that is. I watch a lot of creepy YouTube stuff and I have a hard time keeping track of it all. What is this song? I should probably have my music. Oh. Oh! I recognize it now. Oh! Oh! Yeah, I've only seen a little bit of that one. Like, only like a minute or two. I think. I watched Marble Hornets way back in the day. I loved Marble Hornets. I think I met them at an anime convention or something once. And I have like a signed DVD of like the whole series. Somewhere. It might be at my mom and Papa Sheep's place. But yeah. That happened. That was something. That's why I like stuff like the Backrooms wiki. Lots of high quality spooky shit without... You don't have to be immersed in Conjust vibe. Yeah, that was what, like... I know for me when I was younger, that was like going to the SCP wiki and just reading all the articles there. Because you could, like, just... Something about... Well, one thing, reading, it just makes it less scary. Hey! SCP! Oh, my favorite SCP is, I think, 999, the little sentient blob that I think... I don't remember what it does. It's just cute. I like it. Yeah, I'm sure, like, a lot of the communities overlap. I feel like a lot of people who were into creepypastas when they were younger drifted off into, like, both SCP and Backroom stuff. Let's see. How do I want to do hair for this one? Maybe? That looks a little bit wonky. I have an idea. Let's clear that. And then This is a very dramatic version of this song. And then go back to the top layer. And then... yeah, something like kind of like that. I know some emotes have text in the background, but I don't know if I should do something like that. I know I have the Hamsar one with the duh, but that one's... I purposefully wrote that in a way to where it wouldn't like get very close to actual Hamsar, so you could read it super clearly. And I think when it comes to doing something like in the background behind, that's a lot trickier. SCP-2521. Ooh. I'm looking it up right now. SCP-2521. Oh my gosh, they've got things simplified down. Oh my god. Is this... Woo? The entire page is just in icons! Oh my god, no, that's cool. I like that. That's really... That's a very interesting one. Oh! Ooh! I like that. That's a good one. Oh! That's... Ooh. It's like, something I'm thinking of that I can't remember. I've consumed too much media where it's hard for me to remember things. Oh, that's so cool! Making a story about it with fake news. Oh man. That's super friggin' neat. So check it. I'm going to take like a quick 1 to 2 minute break. I'm going to run an ad so the Twitch overlords will stop the pre-rolls from coming back onto my stream. And I'm gonna go refill my water. Where is my thing to click? I will BRB. And I will change songs as well. Okay, I'm back. Oh yeah, 096 is one that I remember from back in the day. And the one that creeped me out when I was younger was 682. I think that one was in Containment Breach. That was when That was either before Containment Breach really peaked in popularity, or like... I don't remember. He is Big Lizard that can't die, but that's... Big lizards are scary. Oh my god, I haven't actually read the entries in a long time. I just know that that's not the main one from Containment Breach, which was... I don't remember the number. It's 190 something, but that's the one that if you blink, it'll move. So you have to keep your eyes on it. The one that, got all the controversy because they used, like, I think it was like an artistic statue as the image placement for that SCP for a long time, and then the artist got really pissed and was like, no, don't do that. Like years later. Yeah. Well, yeah. Reality warpers are scary. 173. Hey, I got two of the numbers, right? I remember people used to do like a bunch of like, for 096, they used to do a bunch of like fan scripts, and they would do like fan readings pretending to be 096 and all spooky and stuff. I don't know. I don't know if people still do that anymore. Anyway, I'm gonna try and figure out a pog something. Something I've always thought about is like, should all my emotes face the same direction? I don't think so. I don't think that matters too much. I think all the ones I have now face the same direction, but that doesn't mean I have to like lock myself into it. Cause I know like the actual face is like... That's a really simplified way to do it. Make them face each other so they can... Hey. Oh, that's... No. The enemies is fine. Yep, I remember that too. The whole... Where he tried to copyright the whole kit and caboodle. Isn't there a redeem that can just reverse them? There might be. Yeah, I have a lot of the default ones turned off because I don't know. The custom ones are just more fun. Oh, thank you for the head pads. Okay. Maybe I should turn that one on. Okay, so that's the face, right? Okay. Indie horror has kind of gone down the drain with new stuff. I feel like it hit like a good saturation point. It'll go down and then it'll come back up again and then it'll go back down. Because I feel like in the late 2000s, you had the deluge of horror RPG maker games, and indie horror kind of went through the same thing of like, oh, like everything that's coming out is shit. And then you had like a couple years of a lull, and then you had another breakout with all of the Slender Man stuff. And then it like got overfilled, and then it hit a lull, and then we had Five Nights at Freddy's, and it's so like I feel like indie horror is just like a cycle where there's a new trend every couple of years, and then like a bunch of devs jump on it, because horror is a genre that you can do a lot with not a lot of resources. Like if you want to tell like a story, you've got like RPG Maker, and like you can, I don't know, I don't make video games, but it's not like you want a game where you like have to like be a soldier in a war or whatever. That seems like that would take like more time and resources and stuff than like. My argument's falling apart at the seams here, but I think you get what I'm trying to say. I think the horns are too big on the head right now. I think, yeah, that's okay. That's better. They look. Looks like Princess Leia. Is that her name? I think. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute, is that actually her name? Did I get that? Princess Bunhair, yes. Yes, that's the name I know. I am personally tired of Kids Thing But Scary. I get that. I think I'm in agreement with that. I think that'll die down soon. We just need to give it time. The thing about like a pog face, I'm trying to I get it, but like, I don't know. I had to have it, at one point I had to have it explain to me what it even meant. Like, I understood the acronym, but like, I'm bad with like Twitch and like streamer culture in particular. I spend too much time watching YouTubers talk about other YouTubers. I don't think Pokemon creepypastas will ever. No, Pokemon creepypastas are never gonna end, because it's like a whole alternate universe, and you can do so much crap with Pokemon. I don't think that'll ever die down. Yeah, it might go by a different name in the future, but maybe it'll just be like horror fan fiction, because that's what creepypastas are. But yeah, I think that'll happen forever, as long as they keep making ghost Pokemon. And the EXEs! Yes, the EXEs! Yeah, I'm trying to get into watching more streamers, but for like, for like a solid 9 years, I watched Vinny and Joel and Rev, and that was it. I want a Nintendo Labo thing. I have not done the Nintendo Labo before. There's multiples of them, right? I want to do one of those. They look so fun. They look right up my alley. Oh, I am struggling with this one. Also, I like how in an hour and 15 minutes I've gotten like 3 sketches done. That's fine. It's fine. I planned this stuff ahead of time. Ride pack or the vehicle pack? Okay. Trying to get, like, the mouth the right way is the hard part. I don't think that's right either. And I feel like the pupils probably need to be, like, on the smaller side. But when I'm drawing in, like, I don't know. Oh my god, they're so fucking uneven. Yeah, I will fix it this way if I must. Okay. I love digital art and all of the things you can do with it. He was just like, green mode, yay! Yeah, it is kind of like that type of shape. Alright. Let me... Nah. No! No! Diaper teeth! Okay. Yeah, I don't want it to look too much like... I don't want it to look too much like Pepe. I also don't want it to look like the dude. The dude who was like the original emote. And I'm thinking if I have to, like, dedicating like a top section to just being like, but better than that. Maybe make the letters. I could potentially think about like doing like neon lights for the letters, but I don't know how well that would translate. I'd have to test that. Let me work off of this one. I think I can salvage this. I can make this stupid fucking face work. Oh. I never claimed to be a professional. This is why I don't do emote commissions. With a bold outline, the letters would be fine. The Pog stream. What is a Pog? Oh, those the little cardboard toy things. I think I'm too young for Pogs, but I think my older brother had some. Tiny little eyebrows. Yeah, tiny little eyebrows. Tiny little eyebrows. And then hair. Yeah. Hair. Okay. Needs more work. Yeah, it does. Okay. But it's an idea. The clown emote is so cute. I love it. That one I got commissioned by the name is in credits Point Way, I think is how it's pronounced. They do really great art. Yeah. And then the wiggle one that I have was done by Airlia Graphics. And then everything else I think I did myself. Yeah. I think so. I don't have the reverse Uwu card available right now, I don't think. I think that one's just like sitting in my library. I don't have an angry anything, do I? Let's see. So what I could do... Let's start with a basic edge. You know what? Fine, whatever. You want... Here's our, like, divider lines. Actually, let's make it a little more frontward facing. Yeah, that's better. This is just a rough sketch. Ugh. Rough copy is right. This mishmash looks nothing like us. But then you put it down here, right? And then you've got... fire. Oh, man. I try not to be this goofy with my art on stream, but I just don't care today. This is what a lot of my sketches look like. I just write things in. I'm like, I'll do this later. It's fine. Tiny support. Might as well just draw a pretty generic version of you and put it on a disc that falls over and spins around and call it Pog emote. Vine boom. Yes. We'll fix it in post. But sir, the movie premieres tomorrow night! Okay, that is... Let me think. I do want it to extend a little bit in front, but not that far. So, yeah, that's a better angle than that what I want. Is that from Dinosaurs? That's just meat. Oh, it's meat! It's meat! Ah, it's meat! I love meat. I don't remember where meat... I know meat's from like a commercial. I don't remember what the commercial is for, but I love meat. I have that, oh, what was the fan game? The super... It was like the Super Mario World one, where it was very trippy, and you played a sponge. But I have, like, a lot of the background music from that saved in a YouTube playlist, and I love listening to that when I draw up, like, when I'm, like, working on commissions and stuff. I love that music. Ugh. Was it Super Mystery Meat? Was that it? That might have been the name. Yeah. I can remember things. I sure can remember stuff. Oh, I should do a Fumo emote! Oh, what the why didn't I fucking think of that? Ugh. Silly Mallory. Fumo! Of course! I'm a fool. I'm sitting here listening to fucking Toho music. Let's see. Let me get a reference for the face. I don't know why I need to. Like, I have an actual Fumo, like, on my shelf. I could go just pick it up, but I'm not going to. Here's a good one. I don't think think I've drawn Fuma Mallory. I've done Yukuri Mallory before. It's Wednesday. Don't forget to sparkle on and be yourself. That's what I think of every time I see that particular Germa post. It's because I see it on Tumblr every Wednesday without fail. I mean, without fail. Like a lot of like, there's a lot of daily memes on Tumblr, like Out of Touch Friday or Out of Touch Thursday, Electric Field Friday. But it's Wednesday. Don't forget to sparkle on and be yourself is like the most. Yeah, there's a Christmas one too. I saw that one on Christmas. There's a pretty good, let's see, there's a pretty good range of faces for Fumos these days. We'll probably do the Smile version. Let's see, and they have pencil eyebrows pretty much. The face is too big for the head. Germa really has some interesting emotes. I bet. I'm sure he has like so much like personal lore and like I'm sure some of the emotes are in jokes to other emotes maybe. I don't know. Oh, fingers in his ass Sunday. Yeah, I know that one too. Yeah, Fumos! I love Fumos! Hang on. No, WebP image! I hate you. But they're the Toho dolls from Gift, which are now more accessible than ever with the latest, like, the way they've been doing the pre-orders lately. Because they used to be a collector's item, straight up. I had the one that I had before they started doing pre-orders. I got off of Buyee, or not Buyee. Yahoo Japan. Buyee was the proxy I was using. And it was very pricey. It was very expensive. And the ones that I've gotten now, I've paid like honestly, I paid really they're a good deal for like they're very detailed. They're very nice, like little plush dolls. They're so nice. I have 4 now. I am waiting for them to do pre-order runs of my favorite Toho character because they've made Fumos of her before. But they haven't done her in like 6 or 7 years now, I think. And I'm waiting. I'm just like, please, Gift, please make Case and Fumos again, please. She's not possible to find by like someone reselling. It's not possible. Please, Gift. I don't really have any merch like that. Would like to get some someday. Yeah, as long as you're like, as long as your bottom levels of Maslow's hierarchy of needs are met, as long as you've got the financial stability, I say go for it. As long as you're making smart financial decisions. This is looking kind of lopsided a little bit. And then, so for the shape, let me find one that doesn't have extra puffy sleeves. Oh, Chirno is the best example of that. So, let me shrink this down a little bit more. So you've got the torso and like the upper part. And then you've got leg 1, leg 2, and it looks silly, but it's gonna be covered by dress. And then arm 1. And then arm 2. Yeah, let's see. Maybe make... There's something wrong with this proportion. Let's make the arms smaller. That helps. And maybe do like a more defined actual line for the head. Oh man. That's not a circle. Wait, I remember how to make like a more... There we go. Yeah. I've used Procreate for years and I'm still learning tricks. And then we want to probably move the eyes around a little bit, so... Oh, is this that Toho plush I see over? Yes! Yeah. The little Toho plushies with the half-lidded eyes and, like, the huge bows and stuff, yeah. I love Toho. Like, I'm such a fucking Toho nerd. It's terrible. Although, I admit in the last couple years I haven't been as invested in, like, the series, just because there have been so many series taking up my brain space. I don't talk about Honkai on social media, but it's rotting my brain all of the time. Arknights has been really captivating lately, especially as I get further along in the main story. Ooh, that game is very sad sometimes, but also it can be very lighthearted, and at the same time, it's very good at that. I don't know. I would love some time to draw more Arknights characters. I love the designs. There's so many interesting characters in that game. Did you ever see the Toxon film? Yes! Yes! I remember that now! Yes! Yes, I remember. Isn't there a new Honkai game that just came out? Honkai Star Rail, I think, is coming out soon. I think it comes out in April, maybe? Or maybe it's out... I don't know if it's out or... but it's... I haven't been keeping up with Star Rail too much lately. I believe it's in the same universe as Honkai Impact Third. Honkai Impact Third is just crushing my heart and stamping it to pieces right now. With what it's doing. I know it's had betas a couple of times. It's had a couple of closed betas. It's had 1 or 2 opens. Whatever. It works. But I don't think I would ever play Arknights on stream, because, A, I'm really bad at it, and B, I spend most of my time just doing the cutscenes and reading. It's very reading heavy when you're not actually playing stages. So, let's see. It's been a long time since I've drawn, like, my full outfit. Well, let's try and keep it simple for this. You should try Metal Gear. I've played Revengeance and none of the other games. I would really like to. I'm not the best at stealth games, so I fear I might struggle a little bit. And I've always held out hope that maybe they'd remaster the first one, but I feel like I should just stop waiting and invest in it at some point. Excuse me. But that is a series I do want to like look more into and like play more games of. Even though I know I know the mainline series is not like Revengeance. But my god, I loved that game so much. That game was funny and weird. And I mean, it's a hack and slash, and I love that shit. Oh yeah, I follow a couple of people on Twitter who are very into Metal Gear, and they make lots of memes and stuff. Yeah, it's a series I think I've always wanted to try. I've never played it before because I never had a PlayStation console until I was like in college, and I think I got a PS4. So that's why I've never played them. I've just never had the console before. But now I have a PS2. So. GOG Galaxy. Oh, yeah. I buy games from them every so often. I got one, and it's a game that I am absolutely 1,000,000% gonna play on stream. I don't know when, but it will happen. I think maybe that one might have to get pushed back to like the summer, but it's gonna happen, and I'm so fucking excited. It's another weirdo. I want to play all the weird games, and it's another weird game. A game I think I would love to like try and get my hands on, but I know I'm never going to, is Limbo of the Lost, if you've ever heard of that game. Let's see. Looking at how they do some of the details on these things. Okay. Yeah, the hair is the most important part to look at. PS2 has 2 and 3. Oh, it's a launcher? Is it a launcher from the GOG website? Like the people that sell? Like, do they have their own launcher? Because when I think of GOG, I think of the... Oh, okay. I didn't know they had their own launcher. I just go there to buy games. Okay. Good. That's good to know. I will have to keep that in mind. I feel like that's something I would love to do on stream eventually, but that's something that would be like in the future. Because I have a huge backlog already. So I think what I want to do is I want to lightly erase these. Okay. And then from there we want to do... That looks a little off, actually. I looked up that Limbo game and just saw the best YouTube thumbnail ever. Yeah? So are you talking Limbo like the exploration, the like black and white Limbo? Did I beat that game? I don't remember. I played it. I don't remember if I beat it. It was a puzzle game. It was a puzzle game I wasn't very good at. Oh, Limbo of the I can't remember what I said 5 minutes ago. I swear. I'm sorry. I got confused with myself. Yeah, that game is, it's something. Mandalore Gaming has a fantastic video on it. And he plays through most of the game and explains what's going on. And I think Vinny's played it as well. It's something. But I don't think that game is really available anywhere anymore. So it's like... It's a game that will just lurk in the corners of my brain. Why am I shading this if I know I'm going to have to draw over it? What am I doing? Come on. We must put the blush in the jar. Jar? Have you tried emulate? I don't know if it's even, I don't know if it's emulatable or not. Yeah, Vandalore Gaming does some good videos on some obscure games. His video on Anonymous Agony, which is an RPG Maker game, I think I've watched it like 20 times. It's just... He does videos on outlandish games. Like, I think one he did recently was a sci-fi, it's like a 90s PC point and click, but it's a sci-fi retelling of a German opera. It's bizarre. It's very strange. I love old weird PC games like that. One that I bought recently that I haven't played yet is Myst, which I've never played before. I'm looking forward to that. I can't wait to be fucking frustrated with puzzles. I can't wait. And then, honestly, I went down this weird rabbit hole the other day, right? If you were a kid in like the early 2000s, I think is when it was, there were these PC games called Jumpstart, and they released like a bunch of games for like different grades and subjects and stuff, and I was like, I played like several of those, and I was trying to look up what they all were, and I found most of them, and then I found out some of them weren't actually Jumpstart. They were like other companies like Fisher-Price and stuff. And that made me interested in, looking up a virtual machine and, like, learning how to run, like, 98 games and stuff. Because I know, like, Jumpstart 3rd grade probably doesn't have, like, an easy place you can just, like, pick it up and run it. If it's a PS2 game, a new version should be coming out soon. Hopefully a lot of games will be emulating a lot better soon. Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I'm just impressed with, like, how far stuff has come. Like, you can emulate Game Boy games on like a phone now. It's crazy. It's crazy. Not as crazy as board game apps, but you know, it's still crazy. I just... Ticket to Ride Stream 1! Actually, I shit you not, I was gifted Ticket to Ride by a coworker this past Christmas because I told them I never played it before. So it's unopened down, like down where all my games are. I hope to play it soon. That's one I haven't played before. When I was talking about board game apps, I was thinking particularly, I have Splendor on an app, and I play it just like with a CPU all the time because I love Splendor a lot. I used to be more into board games back when I was like in college and around people a lot more. Oh! Skylark, thank you so much for the raid! Hello! Is that a bot? Oof. Hello! I'm trying to figure out what this $NAN thing is. I'm not sure. Hello, Giselle. I think that's just a bug. Oh, okay. I was trying to make sure it wasn't like a bot or something like that. I've been trying to like be more noticeable about that kind of stuff. Hello, I'm Mallory. I'm a sheep, and I'm drawing some emotes. They're kind of all over the place right now, because we've been chatting about a bunch of different stuff. Blah, 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 blah. Buff. I wonder if they have like the jumpstart stuff on Steam. I didn't look there. I know they have some of the crazy old games that I remember playing when I was very little are on Steam. What, like, they've got all the Humongous Entertainments, and I played the shit out of those when I was a small child. I love those games. I've played several of them on stream already. I gotta do Putt Putt Saves the Zoo one day. I gotta get that one scheduled sometime. I love Putt Putt Saves the Zoo. That one, I don't know why that one was my favorite when I was little. I feel like it's probably the easiest of all the Putt Putt games. But yeah, Putt Putt and Freddy Fish and Pajama. I need to play more Freddy Fish on stream. I'm gonna be real. Freddy Fish is good. Those games are fantastic. This is looking a little goofy. I think I can make it. I will make it work. It will just take some time to make it work, I think. And I've also got to figure out how I want to translate it into what could be like, you know, an emote size, because you want to keep your details small. And I always feel like my outfit has so many freaking details. And I've tried to simplify it. But you know how it is. You know how it be. What it do. I can't stop saying that. Why? Why is my vocabulary shaped by the media I consume on the internet? I don't know. Oh, goodness gracious. Let's see, since Fumos have like that flat hair, you want it to like... Let me think. Because none of the characters have things like horns. I mean, like, Momiji has ears. I mean... Because with a lot of characters, they don't have something on their heads coming to, like, the front, like a pair of horns, like mine would. So, because, like, Suika's got horns, but hers stick straight out to the side, you know? Is that a Rushia Fumo? Oh, that's cute. Thanks, Google. My vocabulary when I watch a video that says one word too many times. You have no idea how many times I've said, like, just... I will say blatant, just Homestar Runner one-liners all the time. No one notices because they aren't insane like I am, and have watched it over and over since they came out. God knows how many years ago. But yeah, like, it's a thing. Like... Do you know how many people in college, like, several college-age students would just go to the cafeteria, away, like they're Mermaid Man from SpongeBob? Oh my god. That stuff happens all the time. Still quoted all the time among my friends, seriously. I think I dropped one earlier when I was like, rough copy is right. This mishmash doesn't even look like us. I think that's the quote. That's from a Strong Bad email. I say Stananks all the fucking time now because of Strong Bad. Thanks, Strong Bad. I've never made any mistakes, but I have made a few. Let's call them Stananks. I think that's from Do-Over. Says right a lot, and now I have to actively try not to use that word every other sentence. Yeah, I feel like I say you know what I mean a lot on stream. So like recently I've been catching myself saying it and being like, oh, I need to like not say that all the time. I don't know why I'm concerned with like having a wide vocabulary. Well, you gotta have blue hair. Yes! Yes! And then there's the mouth. Real tiny when it's closed, but real wide when it's open. Oh, Stinko, man. Oh, boy. That's always like my like big internet fandom. I'm always like happy to share. I've been in many fandoms that are like, was that the best idea? Which probably not. But like if it's Homestar, I'm like, oh fuck yeah, let's go. Ain't nothing wrong with Homestar Runner. That crap practically raised me. Okay, so... How would I... Let's see. Thinking about how the wing would transfer. This would be kind of like... Probably that shape? If I had to take a guess. Kind of fan out the top part, feathers, and then... Yeah, something like that. Maybe? That probably looks better. This is a rough fucking sketch. Oh my god. I've been sketching so much lately. I have stuff where I need to like work on like my flats, work on shading and like rendering and stuff, and every time I'm like, I'm just gonna go sketch something else. It's just been that, it's been that kind of week. I'm just like, when is Friday coming so I can get my ass kicked by Majima? Oh, Majima. Actually, how would it look if you just... No, I don't like that, actually. That would need some tweaking, I think, if I wanted it to work like that. Why is this the one I'm struggling with? I don't know. I can and will kill for Miller. I mean, I will. That one will happen regardless of whether it becomes an emote or not. I'm like, why haven't I drawn this? Cause like, I've done. Hang on. Yeah. Where is it? Let me find it really fast. I've done the Yukari before. So I'm like, why haven't I thought of the Fuma before? I don't get it. Like, I need to hit all the Toho memes. Man, speaking of, like, false copyright claims, the dude with the SCP, the same thing happened with Fumos last year. Someone tried to not Fumos, Yukari. Someone tried to copyright them. Like, you can't copyright something that came from ASCII art in a 2chan forum, my guy. You can't do that. Unless you can prove you were the person who posted it way back in, like, what, 2005, 2006 is when that art was initially posted and Yukaris became a thing? I don't remember. Okay. I'm just going back and forth at this point. Yeah, I like this one's probably my favorite, but I like all of these except maybe the Pog one. But I definitely think I can make it work. Actually, you guys, it is, according to my little, oh my god, I can't fucking make a sentence! I don't get Toho Explain if you can. So, Toho is a series of bullet hell shoot 'em ups. They're 2D scrolling. So you have your character at the bottom of the screen, enemies come down from the top of the screen, they rain bullets on you, you try to obviously shoot them back with your own bullets, as well as sometimes you just need to survive the timer. It depends on the difficulty and what you're doing. The series is all about like where it's all about like yokai. So like, you know, yokai is generally just like the Japanese word for monster, I believe. But it's got like tanuki. It's got the nine-tailed fox. Not the same one from Naruto, but the same idea. It's got Nekomata. It's got fucking Tengu. It's got Kappa. It's anything that you've seen in like Yokai Watch or like a lot of different anime. But everyone's a girl because that's just how it's designed. The main character, Reimu, is a shrine maiden, and her job is to resolve incidents that kind of threaten the balance of Gensokyo. Because Gensokyo is like a place that is sealed off from the rest of the world by magic. TLDR. I could explain it more, but I don't need to, I don't think. So any incident that like causes the entirety of Gensokyo to go out of whack, Reimu is usually on the case, and the other main character is Marisa, who is a witch, and she just gets in people's business a lot, and that's why she's the other main character. That's really about it. Every game is about a different incident. Every game has different characters. There's a lot of characters. There's a lot of music. There's a lot of fan content. It's one of those series where the fanon like goes on to like balance or even outgrow the canon itself. I think back in Homestuck's early days was kind of similar, not like it is now. I'm trying to think of something similar. Like something even remotely similar. It's very difficult. But there's like so much fan stuff. You've got all of the fan-made music and anime videos, and from that you have like all sorts of memes. Like if you've like the big ones that I can think of off the top of my head are Bad Apple, Marissa Stole the Precious Thing, Trina's Perfect Math Class, stuff like that. But the creator, because one guy made the whole series, he's very chill about like people doing fan works. There's an entire Comiket type event that is only about Toho in Japan every year. It's called Reitaisai. It's a very big event. Toho's huge in Japan. It's very large. I don't know if it's as big as it was back in like 2009, 2010, but it's got its influences and tons of stuff. Honestly, if you listen to a lot of Toby Fox's music, you can tell he's inspired by Toho music and just the way he composes. I don't know how to explain it because I'm not good with technical terms with music. My brain just kind of understands it. And that's why I don't do anything professionally with music. But it is 8 o'clock and like it's Wednesday and it's my time to like close out for the evening, as it be what it do, you know. Ah! I have been bonked. Toho music do go burr. It is great. Oh, thank you for the headphones. Toho music is fabulous. I love it. Let's see. Real quick. Yeah, so Friday will be more Yakuza, and then Sunday, more Yakuza! That's all it's gonna be for the rest of the week. I'm excited. I can't fucking wait. I have been, like, sitting on my hands waiting. So I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are too. Thank you so much for coming to my stream. Even if you're only able to make it for just a couple of minutes, I always appreciate anybody who takes the time out of their day to stop by. Or even if they use their brain cells to think of me, that's you're doing a 10 out of 10 job there, buddy. I hope you have an excellent evening, night, morning, day, whatever time of day it is where you currently reside on the pale blue dot on which we exist. And I will see you next time. Thank you.